Now there it is.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get ready to say, because I was looking at her too, like, I think I know that chick. I think I know that chick. That's why I was looking at it. That's why I said, I was looking, I was like, I think I might know her for sure. Like, damn, you stabbing cats on the test drive? For real?
Stabbing people and shit.
You stupid.
Oh yeah, we still good. We still good, but we ain't good.
Hey man, don't quit your day job no this podcast, yeah.
We still good to talk, still good to walk, still good to see each other. I love you, you love me, but you cannot be with me, and it's cool. I understand the rules. Yeah. I'm sorry. All right.
Hey man, you
I messed it up later. How much
no, man, leader rapping the young E.
You know it's some drugs and that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do better next week when I'm back to myself. DJ mode. DJ. Can somebody hear? Cause I ain't got no. Cause I ain't got no earplug. Nothing.
Yeah, we good.
All right.
I hear y'all.
All right. Welcome back.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hell yeah.
We gotta check ourselves. Cause the producer is behind in front of the microphone.
Yeah. That's crazy. Good evening. And this is the Real Spill After Dark. Welcome. Merry Christmas Day, everybody.
Happy holidays again.
Yeah. Hope y'all saw us at the 5 o'clock show. But if not, y'all in for another treat. As well, we got Ayo, the host of the show. We got my boy Chocolate Obama.
Yeah, back
you
on double duty, baby.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man.
Home.
We appreciate you, man. You work hard putting in that OT.
And the comfortableness.
And then you got me, your favorite, Cold Steel, your favorite Ran. And this is real
interesting topic tonight. Interesting topic.
Yeah, we're gonna get right into it.
This ought to be
Yeah, so y'all like, subscribe, check us out on Facebook.
I sit up for this one.
You know what I'm saying? Check us out on the YouTube, Real Spill Podcast number 3.
Gonna be some flames and fireballs shooting out.
Word. And then check us out on the Post Network on Roku TV. Yeah. So all right, we good. I got all
vigorous texting.
Got my commercial stuff out the way. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, y'all, this episode 47, should you or should you not? Who being rude?
Oh, sorry, that's my side piece.
When you tell your side piece, she know what time it is.
Okay. All right, you heard that. You heard that.
She know what time it is.
You heard that, Rosemary. You heard that. I'm sorry, Rose. I'm going to call her. Love you, baby. I got the squash you sent me too. Thank you. Go ahead. Yeah.
I thought you want to eat squash.
No, but hey, yo, don't tell. Man, come on, player.
Man, what?
Yeah, that baby listening.
And she knew.
I'm gonna mess all this up, man. Come on now.
You two are horrible.
Chill out now. Chill out.
If she knew you like that, she know you like squash.
No.
It ain't about that. It ain't about that. But you get in my business now. But go ahead.
You
go
put
on
your
with the
business out there.
Okay. Go ahead with the show.
I'm gonna ask you about no squash.
Oh, nigga. That's what. That's it.
Okay, y'all. This episode 47. Should you or should you not? Should you or should you not?
I should kick your ass. Yeah, but we on air though. Go ahead though. What you said now? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Don't shut up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Still here, but your ass next time. Yeah.
It's all fight online, man.
No, I don't want no smoke, man. I don't know smoke. I ain't at my best right now. Yeah. I'm gonna close down on your ass later on.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
We'll see on that right after.
Sorry about it, man. I'm sorry, man.
I'm the people's champ.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop that people's elbow on that. Shout out to The Rock. Okay, go ahead. I'm so sorry, girl.
Okay.
We trying to be professional. What you saying now?
This is episode 47.
Yeah.
Should you or should you not?
Right.
What you think? And what you think?
Should he not? You got to
I
finish
don't
the
know.
sentence.
I mean-
Yeah, what is should?
Because you talk about should not.
I can't answer till I know what we're talking about.
I mean,
Yeah.
can I at least smell my finger first?
Damn. Yeah. That's a good one.
Let's see what the texture and the smell
Yeah,
is like. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, y'all. This episode
I'm sorry.
is about
You gotta check that.
divorce parties.
Oh my God.
Should you not?
Celebrating divorce.
Yes, I see a lot of people celebrating divorce parties, and I feel like it's kind of tacky, but I made a post about it, and I told everybody to chime in because some people said that they don't feel like it's tacky. They feel like you celebrating your new beginnings and your new life, and stuff like that. But I still feel like it's kind of tacky. It's not elegant.
I agree with you. I think you're celebrating failure. But
Exactly.
That's just me, but I mean, I'm a DJ, so
He gonna
Hey.
DJ at your divorce party.
Yeah,
He ain't gonna
so,
judge it. He gonna come there.
Hey, let me get that cash. I'm gonna be out. You know,
Y'all holler at my boy Blind Miller Jelly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need divorce, marriage, whatever. Separate. We do separations too.
So hey, I mean, but no,
Remarried parties.
but me just personally, I agree with you. Yeah, I think, me and Cole still we had this conversation offline, and I just said that we as a people sometimes I think we don't take things seriously enough, and I think we find any reason to have a party, and I sometimes I think we need to grow up a little bit, man.
Yeah.
And
some things don't need to be celebrated.
Yeah, man. So that's just me, and I know it's probably not really very popular, and I really don't care, but I'm just saying, man. I mean.
But I'm looking at it as like, why would you break up? Why you celebrate breaking up your family?
Exactly.
The kids.
Well,
Kids gotta stay in two different homes. That's impacting to the kids.
That's traumatizing.
Then they looking like, I gotta meet my dad a new girlfriend. I gotta meet my mom a new boyfriend.
Or girlfriend.
Or girlfriend, and they just looking like,
there's some freaks out here now.
do I like them? The other kids gotta like the new person that you're bringing in their life like that. But, because sometimes the kid has resentment when it come down to the new person that's in your life. So I'm just looking like, do y'all just have talks with your kids before y'all throw these parties and different stuff like that, or y'all just say, fuck them kids, this how I feel, and I'm just gonna throw a party because I'm finna celebrate on how I feel. Go ahead. You just can't just jump on in.
No, that's why I had my hand up. No,
I know I look like a
so I won't
teacher.
be
I
rude.
could teach you some things, but we ain't in school.
Ooh, dang.
We in school today.
Yeah, you're right.
No star for you by your
Yeah. What I was gonna say is, what about the people who celebrate divorce who don't have kids though? I mean, all of them don't. It's
I still think it's tacky.
Okay.
Because I still feel like it's a failure, and it goes back to back in the days. It wasn't nothing of such thing when it came down to divorce back in the days. Divorce back in the days. If you got a divorce back in the day, it was like really a failure. It was like really embarrassing. It was like, how can I tell somebody that I couldn't get it right in my marriage? I couldn't make this other person happy.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. That was great points what you're making. But what I was gonna say is, what if it's the person tried, because sometimes I do understand why people are happy when they get out of a marriage because it takes two to make the marriage work. And if that other person that you're dealing with is not putting in energy, you see what I'm saying, and putting forth the effort you are in the marriage, then I can understand you want to leave that situation and getting that burden off your shoulders.
So nobody's saying that to stay in toxic relationships or we're not talking relationships, toxic marriage.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that at all.
But it's okay to be happy that you're out of a bad marriage.
Right.
But I think it's ego driven to have a formal party.
Exactly, because you can get a divorce, but that's nothing to celebrate of getting a divorce.
Right.
You can what you celebrate that you chose a bad partner?
Yeah.
Why is you celebrating that you chose a bad person or you couldn't keep that person? and that person divorce you. I just don't think that's a good look to me.
And then some people,
why you can't sell?
You could, I mean, well, I mean, no. Let me say this before I forget. Some people celebrating, and they was the issue.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They was the problem.
Yeah, you the problem. You celebrating, you the problem.
And this is my issue with it too, though. I also feel like you putting yourself on the stage, and what I mean by that,
it's ego driven.
Yeah, you bring it is too, but you bringing attention to yourself. So let's say, for example, you married to somebody, y'all get divorced. We ain't gonna say who fault it was, but let's just say the two of y'all just felt like it was best to go separate ways. Now, one of you, the person you was married to, goes off, remarries again, got this successful relationship. You know, it's thriving and everything, and then you still sitting out there looking crazy, and you the one that threw the divorce party. You see what I'm saying? You the one that sat there and was bragging on Facebook, I'm free, back outside, this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. Then 5 years later, you still outside, you still free, and the other person done moved on to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So people gonna look at you, right? They gonna look at you like,
say it for a
yeah. So it's like you can make yourself look bad.
And it's mostly a female thing, let's be honest, because dudes ain't having no party.
Right, exactly. But I had some dudes that commented on it saying that they was, and I'm just looking like, that's sassy to me. And I'm just looking like, when women do that, when women have divorce parties, I feel like that's selfish. Yeah. Because why you could not bend a little bit to fix your marriage? You know, because to me, if you throwing a divorce party, you weren't trying to fix your marriage. That's how I feel.
I could see that.
That's how I feel, because a person that really was truly genuine trying to fix their relationship, they wouldn't be trying to throw no divorce party, because they'll feel some type of way, because they'll be like, oh, I tried, and you looking at the other person like, dang, they ain't really tried. It will make you feel a certain type of way. And I'm just looking like, if you want to celebrate something, how about celebrating on healing, moving on, and being happy about the decision that you made than just having to throw a party? Why you can't just say, get your homegirls and just say, come on, y'all, let's just have some drinks. I want to get out. I want to let my hair down. Why it just got to be a divorce party to advertise to the world? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So you don't mind them celebrating, it's just don't label it a divorce party.
Right. Because I feel like I don't care what nobody
it's
say.
it's
a fucking failure.
It's a formal party, because I mean they literally like having parties, like
it's
like just like you have an engagement party or
a birthday,
baby shower,
that
birthday.
Don't cause a celebration. A divorce do not cause a celebration.
Right.
I'm sorry, it don't. It's just.
I mean, and I understand what you're saying, because like when you get a divorce, I've had a divorce. I've been divorced from a marriage before, so. And even in my situation, it really was a good thing for me to get out of. Right. And even though I was happy that it was over, there was still some heartache and some heartbreak behind.
Right.
Damn, it didn't work out.
Right.
It didn't go the way that I wanted it to go.
Right.
I wish things could be different. But there was no part of me that ever thought about, hey, let's go have a party.
Right.
I'm sorry. I mean, even though I definitely wanted to be out of it, I definitely wanted to move away from it. Right. I was happy about it, but just celebrating it just makes zero sense. It's to me. It's like she said. It's not anything to be happy about, because it is actual failure. Right. And I don't know that you should be celebrating failure, especially to that man.
You should be embarrassed that you couldn't keep that man or that woman. You should be embarrassed that you couldn't do the things that they asked you to do.
Yeah. Unfortunately for me, I didn't have any children. I didn't have anything tied up in it. Right. So I could make a clean break, do what I got to do, and I'm good. But like she said, you got people that got children and houses and cars and homes and all all the other stuff that's gonna be traumatic from years to come. You got to work out stuff with the kids and all that stuff. So it's different. It doesn't just, your marriage not working out doesn't affect you. What about the mutual friends that you have as a couple?
Oh, yeah.
Now folks feel like they got to choose sides.
Right.
And so you got this chick over here. She's celebrating the fact that she, divorced, and you got some folks who are probably gonna like,
or some folks sad about it.
Yeah, because they feel like they losing a friend or a family member or a friend, and you over here celebrating. So it just sets a bad precedent. That's just my opinion. Again, like I said, I know that I ain't for everybody, so I'm cool with that. But I think, like she said earlier, it's a thing where it's selfish, it's ego driven, and I mean it's very self-centered.
Right.
You know, like, hey, back in the day, you know, we break up with our girl or something, or you know, whatever. Hey man, come on man, let's go to the strip club, or let's take you out to the bar and have a few drinks.
Right.
And that was the extent of what it was.
You let it go.
Come on, get you out the house, man. You know.
Yeah.
But you sitting down here, you doing a food list, and you reading out a spending money. You hiring a DJ,
scheme, all that shit. Yeah.
Getting the 360 camera. You know, yeah, it's a bit much. It's a bit much.
You got any questions before I start again? Cause,
I mean, you know, y'all
I
do.
don't want you falling asleep over
That's
here.
what I said, but
you need to get some rest, and I'm sick of you
I tell
embarrassing.
you, wow,
Embarrassing me.
Wow, man.
Because everybody like, what's going on with Ed? Why he? Yeah.
Just on live television.
He got the cooties, man. He's all.
You know what I'm saying, man?
No,
Yeah,
he was sleep in the last episode. And
but I told him I had family came into town. You know how it is. It was like 24 hours nonstop. I ain't get no rest, and I apologize for that.
Give him a pass.
I apologize for that. It was all a good.
I do get
I'm here though, Anna.
I get these questions.
I'm sorry, whoever asked these
Give
questions.
him a pass. You got the man.
First off, if she.
Give him a pass.
Well, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. You want me to ask her?
Yeah, cause so you can wake up a little bit, or you want me to keep on going? You want me to ask you some questions?
No, I guess you. There you go. Here.
Just get him more involved, make him talk, so that way he talk, he can stay with you.
Yeah.
Talk,
Here we go. You want me to ask this question?
Go ahead.
Since we talking about, we already answered divorces. We all feel like divorce is considered a failure across the board, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, let me ask this. Why do you think so many marriages are failing? Like, why has the divorce rate gone up so much lately?
Because people are not compromising. They're not going to get counseling. It's their way or the highway.
Right.
And they're just not compromising.
Oh, my God. That's what it is?
Yeah.
What about you, player?
Everybody know when I get that look, they be like, you about to say some fucked up shit.
Yes,
social media.
Oh.
Single friends putting the battery in your back.
Oh, yeah.
You know, misguided.
Them ain't no real friends.
True, I agree.
Because your friends shouldn't speak on your marriage unless you ask for them to put their 2 cents in.
I agree. Well, I'm just telling you, your friends put the battery in the back. You know. And,
thank you for my good friends.
Yeah, and
you too, Coco.
That's what I'm talking about.
It was a joke.
You know, unrealistic sexual marketplace value.
Oh wow! Whoa!
You know,
break that down. Hold on, you can't skate over them.
Certified 4s thinking they 9s and 10s.
Oh.
Yeah. So you know.
So you saying they in the marriage? They think they rated higher than what they really are, and they can go find something better.
They can do better. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Because you know, I've been a victim of that. I know Cole still been a victim of that.
Yeah.
I got 2 very good friends, childhood friends of mine. One is remarried. The other one is currently divorced. But they went through that where they were in a marriage, and the woman was at a certain level when they was in it, and they really dug down, put their resources in to help them women become the people or the person that they said they wanted to be.
Right.
And when they got to where they wanted to be, then they suddenly realized, I'm too good for you.
Yeah.
And that happens to a lot of men.
They
they put work into their marriage and their relationship, and they really sacrifice themselves to make sure that the wife get the nicer car and she get everything that she want. And I'm working to try to make sure you good. And all of a sudden the woman just be like, oh, well, you know what? Now I've gotten all these things that I said I want to attain.
Right.
You know what? You ain't good enough for me no more. I deserve a guy like this now.
Yeah.
So, you know, the old folk called it fattening up the pig for somebody else to slaughter.
Yeah.
So, you know, it happens.
I mean, I think one of the main reasons is the intentions of what you're getting married for. You know, it used to be you supposed to marry somebody that you love, period, first. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you love, somebody who you consider a friend, somebody you can see yourself building with, spending the rest of your life with. Now it's more so about, okay, he make a certain amount of money, she make a certain amount of money, we'll just be a good fit together.
It's transactional.
Right. He can help me get this house that I want or live a certain lifestyle I want. she the pretty girl, you know, yeah, I don't really like her attitude, but because she fine, people are looking like I'm successful by having her on my arms, you know, all them little different reasons like that. So now people aren't marrying for love anymore. They just marrying, like you said, transactional. What can I get out of this?
I love that one. I love that for you.
What?
I love that for you.
Talking about the question?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
People don't get married for love anymore.
Yeah, no, they don't. They don't. I don't think so. It's rare. It ain't as often as it used to be.
Well, I mean, from a man's standpoint, since me and Cole still obviously men here.
Yeah.
We expect to be used.
You ain't no man. Okay.
No, she got the boots on. She can't be a man.
Okay,
she got the magic boots on.
Not nowhere, man.
That's how RuPaul them same boots on.
You know, we expect to be as a man. You expect to be used. You just don't want to be misused.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So we understand that coming into the situation, you know, it's expected of us to do certain things and provide certain things. And all that, all fine, well, cool, and dandy. We good. But if we do said required things, also remaining loyal and making sure that our relationship is a priority, the least that we could get is loyalty. And in this particular day and age, especially with social media, you know, it gain and change because, you know, like it's chicks. I got plenty of Facebook friends. If you look at their Facebook page, you wouldn't think they was married, and they are.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, you know, you kind of moving, you moving like a single person,
right?
But you got a whole family and a husband at the crib, and you know, as with me, yeah, I'm a DJ and I post stuff at this, but I'm gonna be honest with you, if it wasn't for me DJing, I probably wouldn't post a whole lot of that.
I feel like that shouldn't be a look upon, frowned upon, because you got married women that might not be moving on social media like that. But a whole undercover hoe.
I agree, but
cheating on their husband, doing all type of stuff.
But it's just that
they just not presented to the world because they undercover. They trying to hide the real image that they really are.
But as crazy as this sound, I respect that more. At least she moving in silence. Because when you move,
I don't like sneakiness, so no, I can't respect
when you moving, but when you moving loud like that, and it's obvious to everybody that you're looking for some type of attention that maybe your relationship or your family, your marriage is not giving you.
Yeah.
I think that is an outward embarrassment to everybody to see. At least if you moving in silence, if something go down, that's between me and you. Don't nobody else know unless I say something or she say something. It's sort of like how we have these online relationships. It's like, hey, as long as you doing everything you're doing and nobody know about it, who cares? But the second you put it out there online and everybody got something to say about it, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You really can't scream about it. So I understand you don't like sneakiness, but I'm just talking about as it's sort of like, you know, if you got a divorce and don't nobody know why you got one, if they want to know, they got to come to you and be like, well, hey, you know, hey, yo, I ain't married no more. She ain't with old boy no more.
Right.
And it's a personal thing, and if somebody know you, they gonna have to come to you to find out. And if you don't say nothing about it,
a lot of people like that because I hear a lot of people say these married people move is sneaky. They married, they playing married on social media, but they out here moving sneaky. I feel like if you gonna do that, if you gonna have that open relationship, don't move sneaky. You see what I'm saying? Because you all on Facebook and people that don't know you thinking you all in love and thinking you this way and your marriage this way and another and the fourth, fifth, and sixth. But the people that really know you be like, man, that nigga be cheating on her like that. Oh man, she be fucking everybody.
Oh my goodness.
Give her some attention. You see what I'm saying? So it got its pros and it got its cons.
I mean, it's all wrong.
But it's all wrong. But it got its pros and cons to it though. But I'd rather look at that couple and say, see the happiness and they bullshit than versus just see the happiness knowing they got bullshit. fooling me, thinking it's just straight this way, and it really ain't. I don't like to be fooled. I don't like to be conned. So that's why I say it got its pros and its cons to it.
I feel, but I'll just be honest with you. I don't take social media serious. I mean, I'm just be real with you. I mean, that is the assumption that I'm pretty much gonna make about any post that what I'm looking at on your Facebook or your Instagram or Twitch or Twitter or whatever. Some of this is probably most likely bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's just the way. That's the way I'm gonna go into it. Because anybody can make their life seem any kind of way online. That's the same problem I had with dating apps. Because it's like, I can make my life, hell, I can present my dating app like I'm president of Zimbabwe or some stuff. And I can make it look legit online. Yeah. Like I really got an island or I got a country. I mean, so I don't really take a lot of that stuff online seriously anyway. Just real talk, because hell, everybody I still feel ancient because I don't use filters on my pictures.
Yeah, me neither.
Like when I post pictures, nigga, that's me. You know what I'm saying? Right. I ain't got nothing to take out. Somebody's acne that come along and stuff.
A lot of guys,
I don't, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of guys do have filters.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
But I feel like that's sassy though.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I said. It's just me.
That means
I'm not finna do no filters, all this old crazy stuff. Get the right angle, make my stomach a little, no, make me look like I got some muscles. I'm sorry, I'm not going. You just gonna get this regular ass picture,
right?
Because and this is a true story, yo. There are so many of my classmates that I may go 2-3 years not seeing, even though we in the same city. And when I see them, it takes me a second to realize who they are because they look nothing like their Facebook pictures. That's what I'm used to seeing on Christmas and birthdays and yada yada yada. All these high filtered, augmented pictures. So when I actually see them in reality, my brain is like, is that so and so? Is that Keisha? That Tanisha, and it takes my brain a minute because I've only been looking at social media pictures for the last 2-3 years. So if I run into them in Walmart, they ain't nowhere near that, dog. Right. They ain't nowhere near that. Right. So I be okay. And so there's a certain, and I probably said that I say this, but there's a certain disappointment that goes with that. Because if you showing me these high glamorized, high augmented pictures, and you look like you're healthy and you're pretty and you're beautiful, and then I see you at Piggly Wiggly, you know what I'm saying?
It don't even recognize
you. It's like.
And I wonder why people get mad at me because I go to work a certain type of way. In uniform, regular clothes. I wonder why people get mad, and I feel like they should. Because if you see me on social media a certain type of way, you should see me outside and work all the way around a certain type of way. You need to be that all-around person. Yeah. All the way. Yes, L.
Well, the reason they don't like to see you like that because it applies pressure to their life. See, you have some people that don't have the motivation or the drive to put in that work. You know what I'm saying, to present themselves a certain way. So they looking like, okay, she coming in here dressed up, hair done, makeup on. Yeah. So they looking like.
In them boots right there.
That is true.
Those are the magic boots.
You want them boots to work?
So I had some boots like this, but they didn't have no heel. They was red just like these, but they just didn't have no heel.
Okay. But I'm saying, that's how it is. People who are insecure and people who don't, like I said, put forth the effort, they'll look at you and be like, damn, man, it's them upset with themselves because they want to look like that or they wish that they would take time out to do that.
I don't consider lipstick is makeup. I don't consider eyeliner is makeup.
They sell at the makeup counter though.
Because it's part of the makeup collection.
I don't see it in the sock
makeup is foundation, powder. Lipstick is lipstick.
Which is in the makeup department. Right next to the foundation.
Okay, well, When you have makeup on, is when you have a full flesh. I'm a woman telling a man, not a man.
She gonna choke your ass.
Don't leave you to. Wait,
not a man.
make sure she leave with you. Don't leave me. Yeah,
that's why they got names for it. But it all considered, yes, as the makeup family. But it's considered as a makeup family when it's in one. When you got lipstick, eyeshadow, powder, foundation, that is considered as a makeup party. No. But you just barefaced it with lipstick on?
Yeah.
Or barefaced with eyeshadow on? I mean, eyeliner on, not eyeshadow, but eyeliner.
But the point is, if they don't have any of those things on, and let's say
like, rub a black marker across your eye, whoop, and go on about your business and put some lipstick on.
But it's about that what I'm saying. You take pride in your appearance. Like I used to tell you, my mom used to say, be careful of how you look when you go out in public because you never know who you're going to run into. She used to tell me, always look presentable. I mean, yeah, you ain't got to put a suit on just to go to Walgreens, but she would be like, yo, look neat because you may see an old classmate, you know what I'm saying, an old co-worker, anybody, or ex. And the first thing they're going to be like, girl, I saw Cole out there. He looked bad. Oh, he bad. I'm glad I left him. But if they see you looking good and you taking pride in yourself, they're like, damn, you know, so-and-so looked good when I ran into him the other day. So, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, some people, you know, want to do that. They want to take that extra step, make sure they pour into themselves and look a certain way. And then you got people who hate people like that because they like, damn, that makes me wish I took time out to pour into myself like that, and they resent those type of people because they put pressure.
Well, they
on
hate
them.
me because they feel like I'm trying to get them catch a man. They feel like I'm trying to catch a man because I want to look presentable, or I don't go to work looking dusty. Even in my uniform look like I just opened it out the pack. Like I keep my uniform clean. Mm-hmm. It's blue. It look blue. It don't look brown. Like 50 million boxes that roll across my shirt.
That's because you ain't doing no work.
Well, I mean, I look like I ain't did no work all day. Trust me. I did some work. But now, even I'm in a different position now, and I can wear my regular clothes to work.
See, okay. I ain't hating on. If you ugly, you ugly. Damn. If you pretty, you pretty. But what I'm saying is that the person
you can be ugly and be presentable.
But true. But what I'm saying is the person that you presenting online, you ain't nowhere near that.
Right, exactly.
In real life.
Right.
So and if you got people like if I see you daily, if I see you in real life daily,
right,
it's not gonna faze me because I see you every day.
Right.
But if I just see you once a year, once every other year, twice a year, and all I'm seeing is your social media posts, and you just have all these highly modified pictures and angles,
right?
You know, I mean, it's sort of like entertain yourself one day. Go to Google and put in what Hollywood actors and actresses look like without the makeup, and you'll be like, that's. They just look completely different.
Right.
They don't look nothing like how they look in the movies. Right. You'll be like, if I literally could walk by her in real life and be like, I would not know who the hell that was.
Right. That's another reason why me personally, I really don't wear makeup.
I feel you.
Because, and my mama always told me, please do not get into it. As a little girl, I tried to go sneak and put makeup. Mama, I'm talking about not lipstick, but foundation.
Yeah.
Foundation make you look totally different.
Yeah, man.
It make you look totally different.
It's sorcery, man.
Yeah.
Foundation. That's why I too much don't. Only time I probably put on some foundation is like birthday or something.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna take a photo shoot. But foundation makes some people, not all people, but some people look totally different. And so that's why I really don't wear foundation because I want you to see me. I got pretty skin anyway, so I just want you to see me.
You want a genetic lottery? Hey, everybody don't have that.
But there's nothing wrong with foundation because I do.
More like a scratch off.
She want a scratch off. She want a scratch off. She want a scratch off.
She want a scratch off. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You was tough. I'm sorry.
That's why you see.
I am. I'm so sorry. I'm getting punished, ain't I?
Yeah, that's why you getting punished.
God don't like ugly. You right, girl. Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I'm just saying, and that's all I'm saying. It's just that I don't ever want to move in a way, even be in my looks, my moral code, my character, whatever, that is so far from what you see me present another way. I just want to try to keep everything in balance. And we gonna tie this into what you were just talking about, like with the divorce party. When you celebrate a divorce party, one, I feel like you're celebrating failure, and two, I feel like you're okay with failing at that. In other words, you all right with it. Like the person that you got before God and family and friends that said, I confess my love, and you for better for worse and all that good stuff.
Right.
You hey, it's like, hey.
Yeah.
Like
I won the championship.
Yes.
You know, so it's counterproductive.
It is.
So against what you trying to do, and I understand making having lemons and making lemonade, but that's not the same thing.
No,
That's not the same. That's not taking something bad and making it be good. You just literally celebrating something bad. But I mean, but at the end of the day, isn't that the black experience? Because we celebrate the shooter and not the person who got killed.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now let me go into some of the different factors that when I did post it.
Look at her doing her research.
Okay.
About this when I posted it, when I posted on Facebook, when I said when I see people having divorce parties, I just think to myself, why you want to celebrate failure? And you know, I got a lot of backlash about it, not good and bad. It wasn't no argument. It was just different opinions that people say. Some people say I never understood that either. Some people said some people marriages weren't the best. Some people went through a lot, men and women. All the marriages ain't great, so I understand them. To them, I'm guessing the marriage was a failure, but the divorce is a great accomplishment. Some people don't even marry for love. They're married for kids and to be stable, especially when someone won't divorce you like you asked. Just my opinion. Then you got some people say I'm gonna have a ball. Then you got people say it's a celebration getting rid of a toxic person. Somebody say I swear, or heartbreak. They just buy insurers. This exactly facts 100 to show people we're unbothered. So some people say they throw divorce people to show that they unbothered. Somebody said that's why they can't get married because goofy stuff like that. Somebody said I sure did when I got a divorce 2020, 2018. So basically they saying they threw a divorce party. I'm sorry, tacky. I'm sorry, it is. As for me, it wasn't a celebration of failure. It was a celebration of something that had became a dark cloud that I prayed and asked God to deliver me from. The best thing I could have done, walked away from something that meant no good. So yes, and still to this day I celebrate. No bitterness at all, just blessed, and I found peace and happiness again. And which that's understandable, but I just feel like everything don't cause a celebration. You talk with God about it, so if he deliver you from that, why you just couldn't keep it at that? Why you couldn't, like I said earlier, go heal and go on with the decision that you made? Then she said it takes a person to go through it to understand. Plus, no, it don't take a person to go through it, because how you don't know if I went through it? I have went through it. And I didn't have a divorce party. So, you know, and I probably was married longer than half of these people. And I know I have been married longer than half of these people that's making these comments about it. But I wasn't embarrassed. I didn't care. But I talked to God and I moved on about it. But, you know, they said, understand, plus every divorce situation is different. It wasn't a heartbreak. My heart was broken years prior. So definitely past that phase. I wanted out, but certain situation kept me in till I prayed for God to deliver me from it.
Right.
Somebody said I don't think it's a failure, just a lesson learned. Then somebody said depending on the perspective, it's not a failure, it's growth and experience.
All of those all of those are valid reasons as far as wanting to move on from a divorce and be better and do better, but that don't mean you have a party.
Exactly.
Right.
That don't mean you throw a. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't mean, but I mean, like I said, we like I said, we tend to be unserious, and unfortunately, there are a lot of people in our community. We will find any reason to have a party.
Right. To get
any reason to get drunk, get lit.
Yeah.
You know, because like I probably gonna get a lot of hate behind this, but I don't like it when people have parties with folks that got murdered.
Yeah, I don't like that neither.
Whoa. You said they had parties for people who got murdered?
Right.
Yeah, like you know, Ray got murdered, so we gonna have a barbecue on Saturday. I
don't like that neither.
I just, you know what I'm saying, like
I mean, like you saying like in honor of Ray getting killed?
Yeah. It was in Florida. A cat actually, they had his dead body.
Yeah.
In the club.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Sat up.
Why y'all ain't saying that to me?
We saw it, man. We saw it. We didn't want to bother you with that foolishness.
Yeah.
I like to see other foolish people.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I just think, man, is
yeah, it is. That's
it's just any reason.
We just find any reason.
Just any reason to turn up, man.
But you know what I'm telling you, what it is with black people too. I think, man, partying and celebrating is our way of dealing with trauma.
True.
And healing. So I get it why they do it, but like you said,
it doesn't still make it poor taste.
It's poor taste, and it really don't fix anything.
Nope.
No,
because I mean, and for a few hours y'all might forget about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, once that's over with, the reality gonna kick back in.
Right, but you can't tell me the memories don't come back.
Yeah.
Holidays, things you do with the kids, the time you spend, you just can't tell me it ain't coming back.
And like I said, it's everybody got their own way of dealing with stuff and healing. Like I said, if somebody want to throw a divorce party, whether I agree with it or not, if they really feel like that's a way of them moving past that situation, then, so be it. But like I said, I just feel like you creating a stage for yourself. I feel like you causing, I don't want to say some embarrassment, but maybe some ridicule.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's a good word. I like that.
Yeah. So, it's like, you're going to get judged in a sense. Because like I said, people going to want to know why you got divorced. They're going to want to know, who did what made this person do that. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get in your business. And I don't know if you really want to answer all the questions and bring that type of attention to you. And then, like I said, the other thing is, too, if the other person moves on with their life.
And they doing better without
you. Right.
Yeah.
You look like you the villain. Yeah.
You can't tell me you don't feel no type of way.
But go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that, I forgot. Y'all made me lose thought. Go ahead. I'll come back to it.
But what I was gonna say, how would y'all feel if you saw your ex throwing a divorce party after y'all just got divorced? You find out about it that she throwing a divorce party or he throwing a divorce party.
I laugh.
That's probably what I do. I wouldn't necessarily be surprised. I mean, that's just the climate that we are.
I laugh.
I'll go in there and bust that move.
I ain't finna bust it up. I'ma laugh. I'm like
flipping everything over there. All that they're gonna throw me up out there. I'm throwing all that.
I'm like, oh, this what we doing?
Yeah, exactly. I'm flipping tables. What I'm saying.
If my dude threw a divorce party, I'm like, oh, that's. I wouldn't tell him that, but if I see it, I'm like, oh, that's what we doing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pull up.
No, I ain't gonna pull up. I'm gonna be looking like, oh, okay, let's see who gonna have that better next relationship.
It'll take too long. I got time. I'm gonna go in there, tear the party up. Make everybody that mad at me, slapping everybody. And then, then I'm going to go see somebody, a therapist or somebody. Yeah, I'm slapping everybody now. Anybody that showed up and celebrated their food and getting slapped. Real talk. Real talk. And then I be no my homeboy, nobody know. Cause I was I ain't no player. I thought it was just a birthday party. You knew it was no birthday party. Shut me. You know what I'm saying? You knew it was a divorce party. You supposed to be with me celebrating at the strip club. And you up in here with her. Eating, with the pigs in the rotel.
He said rotel.
And meatballs. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Baby
what are some emotional states when deciding to throw a divorce party? So, what type of emotional state do you think people be in when they throw the divorce party? Anybody?
Oh yeah. I mean anger. You know, and they using that as a way as an outlet.
To make themselves happy.
Yeah, because like I said, I feel like that's what black people do, man. We throw parties in as a way to heal. You know, that's our way of dealing with trauma, dealing with pain, so loss.
Yeah.
So I think that's one emotion. The other emotion is sometimes you want to put on a front. Sometimes people just front and make it seem like they happy about the situation, but deep down inside, they really tore up that they're getting a divorce.
Yeah.
But if I put it on Front Street, make it seem like, oh, I'm better off without them, or this, that, and other. I'm gonna throw a party.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see how they can throw a party. They talking about they trying to celebrate getting away from the bad, but I'm just looking like, I don't know.
I mean, but it's just like how some people, okay, let's say, for example, you got some people when they break up, let's not even go deep like marriage, but let's say they just break up with somebody, and they heard about the breakup, but the first thing they thinking is, I got to get up under somebody else. Yeah, so I got to go recruit some.
Make me feel good.
Right. And it ain't about that. They just want people to see that they out with somebody else already. So now let's say that it's circulating that, yo, we done broke up. Now I look up and see her or him with another person. And I'm like, damn, didn't they just break up last week? They already out with somebody else? Yeah, player, I don't waste no time, man. Hey, move on to the next. But then when they get in the car, they say, Lisa, why you get big outside in these streets? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They bawling, they crying, they emotional. But that's what people do. They'll put up a front to make it seem like they good, to make it seem like they done moved past it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it don't bother me. It is what it is. And I'm like, yo, you need to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Allow some time to pass, but that's a whole nother episode. Yeah. But yeah, that's what the divorce party is to me. I feel like it's a cover up, it's a front to make it seem like, oh, I ain't want to be married to him anyway. Oh. And I'm gonna show y'all through this party.
Now I remember what I wanted to say.
Go ahead, please.
In our community, we got a problem with saying something is wrong and sticking with it.
Yeah.
If it's wrong, it's wrong.
Right.
Free country. You can do whatever it is you want to do.
Right.
But if it's wrong, it's wrong. So, hey, we do things we know is wrong.
Right.
But the second somebody say it's wrong, it's a problem.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, play it, it's wrong. Now, granted, you did it.
Right.
You know it's wrong.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, I know it's wrong, but I did what I wanted to do.
Right.
Keep it moving.
Right.
We can't. I mean, we have that in that problem in all different layers and aspects of the black experience. That's the reason why our children tend to be so unruly, because you can't correct them.
Right.
You correct them. Mama come kicking down the door. Well, why you said XYZ to my baby? Well, your baby was doing XYZ.
Right.
I was trying to correct her. Well, nah, you just let her be wrong. I have actually heard that out of their mouth. You just let them be wrong. You just let them be wrong. What?
And then
okay. And then 7 years later, when they can't control them, I need some help. I need some help with my baby. Nah, remember we were trying to correct. We were trying to correct your baby.
With it,
and you told us just let them be wrong. Now you can't do that with it. Now you want some help. Nah, I'm good, player.
Yeah, and then that's what I'm saying. If you don't break them in, the world will.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying. Listen, man, we know right from wrong. Yeah. And if you decide to do wrong, that's your business.
Right.
But if it's wrong, it's wrong.
Right.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Just deal with it.
Yeah, people have a hard time with me.
Just deal with it.
Yeah,
if it's wrong, it's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I want to do, but it's wrong. Okay. It's alright. You know, old folk, the elders, they understood that. It was like, my grandma in my neighborhood, where my grandma was, we had a cat that used to steal. Mm-hmm. Everybody in the neighborhood knew that this dude was steal.
Right.
But he'd be hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So he'd show up on your front porch, want something to eat. She would give him a plate, but she wouldn't let him in the house.
Right.
Because she know he a thief.
Right.
So you acknowledging the fact that he a thief, but I'm still give you something to eat. I'm just not gonna put you in a position where you can steal.
Right. Exactly. I feel you. They're deep right there.
But you don't now. But now when you you know with us, if somebody doing something from our community, and we be like, hey man, that's wrong, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, that's you, man.
Yeah.
I did it.
I do what I want to do. Yeah,
But bro, it's still wrong.
It's still wrong.
You can do that, but it's wrong.
But this is what I hear them, man. I normally get punched in the mouth when I do this. I be like, now how would you feel if somebody did that to you? And then they get real pissed then.
Yeah.
I wish a nigga would do that to me. I'm like, okay. But bro, you know that what you just did to that person was wrong. How you handled that situation was wrong. You know somebody did that to you, you would flip out. So why would you do that to somebody else? And I get it. Sometimes you might get emotional and make a mistake and not mean to do it intentionally. Or you might mean to do it intentionally because you're emotional. But admit it though, like you said, once you get called out on it or once it's been discovered that you've done it, just admit, okay, yeah, I messed up. I was wrong for that. But they won't do that shit. They'll live in that shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, they'll live in that shit.
Question.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Yes, ma'am.
Let me see. What message do you think a divorce party sends to others about their personal situation?
If I was dating a chick who had a divorce party, I don't care if she had the terriblest marriage this country has ever seen. I'm morally in her character.
Right.
I'm gonna have some questions. I'm gonna have some doubts because whether the marriage worked out or not, there should still be a little bit of humility.
Yeah.
And a certain level of decor and respect.
Yeah.
About
what happened,
the situation,
and that person you was involved with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Is like you know with my own divorce that I had, it was bad, but
I'm sorry.
I would never, as bad as it was, I would never go out there and blow up her spot.
Right. Talk crazy.
Her and talk crazy or reckless.
Right.
Or whatever. Because for all I know, she could be a different person now.
Right.
At least I hope she would be.
Right.
Now, she may not be, but
right.
at least I hope she would be. I don't know. I ain't talked to her in, 15, 20 years.
Right.
But, you know, I would hope that she is. But, you know, but I'm just not going to blow up the spot because it's just a certain level of humility and, like I say, respect you just got to have.
Right.
Because it to me, if you having a party, now I got to really ask myself, was that person you divorced really the issue or was it you?
Was it you? Yeah.
Was it you?
Yeah, because that does like a character
it's
flaw.
like a certain level of immaturity that kind of comes.
Yeah, it's like a character flaw.
Yeah.
It's more women throwing divorce parties than it is men.
I ain't seen no man throw one yet. I ain't saying it don't happen, but I know them, like I said, ever since I've heard about them, it's
and
women
throwing.
throwing.
It's been just been women. Yeah, I don't really know no guys that do stuff like
divorce parties. I feel like they are selfish. Like you selfish of being a wife and a mother because you're thinking about your personal needs. And some of these women just divorcing just to be divorcing because they're selfish and they looking like, and they can have really good marriages and it's just all about them because they're being so selfish. Oh, he went by me this new house. We've been together for 30-some years and we've been in the same house in the hood. Let's move up. If me and my husband was staying in the hood before all the black people was able to move to, I say, McCalla, because that's what it did. The black people moved from Center Point, turned Center Point to the hood, and moved on to McCalla. That's what it seemed like. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, I heard a man complaining about that, like mad because he redid the whole house. Now, they stay in the hood. They stay in on 50-some street. I ain't gonna say the street name, but 50-some street in Inslee, behind the Goo. Yeah. So you know they got some okay houses back there. Yeah. Some really nice houses back there if you just keep them fixed up. Yeah. But he redid the whole house, put a deck out there, redid the kitchen for, just laid it out for us. You still ain't satisfied. You ain't got no mortgage. Now you do because he redid and now he got a mortgage, but it's only $600. Why you want to pay triple that? I'm just saying, if he redid the house and made it modern to look up to date, what's the fucking problem? But you want to get mad. He paid for you to have surgery. He telling you, oh, you ain't have to lose weight. You fine like you is. But all her other friends went and had surgery, so now she wants surgery. So he's doing all these things, but you're mad because he don't want to buy you a house, a $300,000 house. Y'all old as hell. Y'all in y'all 60s.
because so you can't work. So something
No,
happens.
they work.
No,
Well,
what I'm saying
one
is
of them
you
just
can't.
retired about a month ago.
That's what I'm saying.
But one of them still working.
But you can't put in enough work to pay for that house.
Right.
You on the
You
back
60
end.
some years old.
You on the back end of life now, so you don't need to be making no large purchases like that that you can't afford. Because as we get older, we gonna have health issues.
Yeah.
Right.
And you gotta have your money right, be ready for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And they asked me, "Am I wrong for? Was they wife wrong?" And I'm like, "And was they wrong?"
mean,
and
it's
I'm just
selfish.
like,
It's
"No, I
selfish.
feel like it's selfish because
It's selfish.
of the age y'all is in. For one, then two, the economy. Hell, if I can give up my house and go find a downgrade house to fix up shit, I would. But it don't make no sense for me because I bought my house at a good time.
Yeah.
My house, I can sell it now for almost $400,000, but I only paid $199 for it.
Yeah.
So I kind of be stupid.
Yeah. And you can't. And the money you spend now, the house, the same kind of house you got now, that money that you make off the house won't even get you nothing near that. Now,
And then, I mean,
you go pay $300,000 now for a starter home.
Right.
It's crazy.
And
That's
if,
crazy.
and
Yeah,
if
it's
you
crazy.
do end up finding something, what you putting all that money that you got from the old house to the new house, what you gained off that? Nothing but a new house. So I just feel like, some people, women are selfish when they just divorce these men for typically no reason, and you have a good marriage.
But it ain't. But we say that. I said that earlier. It's the battery in the back. Everything that some of these women, the way that they move, it's not for the husband of the family. It's for the approval of the sisterhood, the girl squad. Your man. If your girls don't approve of what your man look like, you need to get another man that all the girls approve of. If your man don't have the kind of job that the girl squad approve of, you need to get another job that my girls approve of. If we stand in the neighborhood, the girl squad don't approve of, then we need to move because I want my sisters and the girl squad to be approving of my relationship. So, but I mean, that's that extension of social media. We ain't said nothing about it, but we gonna talk about it. Travis Hunter.
And that's how we gonna finish the show. That's how we gonna finish the show.
Hey, I'm just saying. He is the Heisman winner. You know what? That is funny. You don't know who he is, and his girlfriend got more hits. His fiance get trending more online than he is.
Who is his girlfriend?
Well, got that
she's an ex-stripper.
Yeah.
/ I guess she's trying to be a social media.
Yeah, socialite.
Well, I feel like when these guys date these type of women, you get what you get.
I agree.
You get what you get.
I agree.
You get what you get. I'm gonna say it 50 million times. All the guys that got money, football stars, chiefs, big money group men.
Yeah.
You get these Instagram models, these women that, how can I say, want to be reality stars and all that. You get what you get, bro.
I
Get
agree.
you an old-fashioned girlfriend, old-fashioned wife. You can make her a 10. If she ain't a 10, she a 5. You can make a 5 or 10. Yes, you can.
I ain't got that kind of change.
I said what kind of guy said.
They got money. Is she right now? You got.
If nobody is ugly, you just broke.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody ugly. Yeah, you just broke.
I beg to differ.
Yeah,
nobody is ugly. You just broke. Money. We can go back to little Boosie. What you said? If Boosie didn't have that money, we'll be calling him.
Hold on. I don't know, cause I don't know if have you ever seen the leaks before she got the money?
Maybe.
Yeah, and now, baby, you just broke, baby. Money make you look like something.
Yeah, but
You
that's what I'm
ugly,
saying.
money can make you look like
that was a lot of
something.
work, though. Play.
Yeah.
You talking about
but
10
if you got
years
that
worth of
paper
work.
though, you can make that thing work.
Yeah, but okay, well, see, that's all other episode. Why I'm gonna spend all the extra money when I ain't just go get something already made?
I agree.
Why I gotta do all that work? You see what I'm saying? Why
But
I
you
just
get
don't
somebody something that's already made, but what she getting you? Headache, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but that's the thing. You date them and find out what type of person they are, and if they not hitting on what you like, then you move on. But I'm not finna go try to build a bear, as y'all say. I ain't finna go get.
But you want women to build a bear.
No,
but
I
y'all
don't.
can't.
I tell women all the time, get what you want, and stand on it, because You cannot complain about this man when you knew what he was when you went, when you got involved with him.
I won't say that I'm telling women to build a bear, build a man.
Mm-mm.
What I will tell women is that you need to find a man you can build with.
There you go.
Because there are plenty of brothers in college, in medical school, in law school, and probably the next 7 to 8 years he gonna be up.
Yeah.
And they don't want to stick around while he's going through the process of making himself the man that he wants to be in that future. A lot of chicks just want to wait at the finish line when he get done.
Right.
And I actually talked to a cat who had money, and I thought it was interesting that what he said. He said, man, he said he said as a man, when you focus on just getting money, he said the problem is once you get the money, there was nobody there with you when you were putting it together. So every woman you come across, you already looking at her with a side eye, cause she wasn't there for the ride. She wasn't there on the trip. She wasn't there on the journey. She wasn't there on the journey. So if he had to do it all over again, he'd have tried to find him a woman that was willing to ride with him through the journey. But he said the same time. Yeah. But he said the same at the same time though. It's a lot of chicks though that they not, even though he can show you, hey, this is what I'm gonna be at in the next 5 years. And I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm in school and I gotta do this and I gotta do this and I gotta do this. A lot of chicks won't work with you and try to stay in it. It's not like he's not doing nothing. Like there are women, and it's a true story, that cats be 35, 40 years old talking about he gonna be a rapper. Yeah. And they let these dudes move in with him and everything. And I said, and I'd be like, hold on. So he 35 years old, still talking about he trying to rap.
Right.
And you had a dude back in college that was in school with you at the same time, and he was in law school and getting ready to do this and do this. Right. But you said you didn't want to wait around for him. At least he had a plan. He was in it. You know what I'm saying? He was doing. He was heading in the right direction. He was in the right direction. It just So I mean, I agree with you. Just like how you said when the cats that get that bread, go get them Instagram chicks, and you just get what you get. I feel like a lot of these chicks, when you wait on the dude at the finish line, you just get what you get.
I mean, but like I said, man, it's a whole different episode. But like I said, if you gonna go get the chicks off Instagram or get the flashy toys, then my whole thing is, you got to know what you're getting into. That's my whole thing with people. People act like they don't know what they're getting into.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So once you accept what it is, I just feel like you ain't going to never get played.
Yeah.
Because you already know either this ain't going to last long, or, this could be something great. You know how it is. You can determine a person's character, man, after you spend time with them, get to know them.
Yeah, it's just my turn.
Yeah.
It's just my turn. Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, you may say I like Hot Pocket chicks. I just don't want to waste all that time, you know what I'm saying, putting in the ingredients. Now, this is what I will do. I don't mind adding seasoning to them. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah. So I want my dish the way I like it, but I may have to throw a little butter on there. I might have to throw a little salt on there.
So you maybe one day you say you might catch you a hoe that don't want to be a hoe no more.
Man, how did we get on that, man? I'm cool with that, though. But I am cool with that, though. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is,
I'm just gonna get inside.
All of us got a pass, player. All of us got a pass and a journey we got to take. So my thing is, if she go on that journey and I'm at the end of it, so be it. You know what I'm saying? So be it. Yeah. What happened before me, that was before me. I don't trip about that.
You don't trip about that?
Yeah. But like I said, I tell men and women, like, look, man, don't shortchange yourself. You only got one life, as far as we know. So my thing is, 80-20 rule. You know my 80-20 rule. Get as close to 100% of what you want as possible. Date somebody that got at least 80% of what you want, and the other 20% you just got to accept it with a grain of salt. It ain't nobody perfect. So that's why I tell people, man, try to get what you want, because you do not have time to waste. You get stuck with somebody and you've been 20 years with them, then like, man, I should never marry them.
What if she got 80% of what you want, but one titty bigger than the other one?
That's okay. That's okay. We can have fun with that.
Just
like substantially bigger, or
like substantially bigger, like mini me.
Well, we can get that fixed. We can get that fixed, man.
You get that fixed.
Yeah, we can get that
All right, hey yo.
I'll chip
Hey
in
yo.
on that. No, she good at
He got 85% of what you need, but he got a wee like this.
Oh, yeah. That's a wrap. You know she like that
That's
song.
a lie.
She like, you know she like that meat player. You know
That's
she
a
like
lie.
that meat.
That's a lie. Don't listen to him.
Don't listen to him.
I will, baby, we going to Love
She said,
Store or we going to Annie's.
Oh,
We
yeah.
gonna find
and it's pretzels.
no online.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm about to say
Yeah,
something.
like,
I know that about Annie's.
That's
I
what
know
they got
about
going on in the back.
I know that about Annie's. I'm gonna have to look Annie's up when we get off here.
Adam and Eve.
I know about
okay.
Love Store.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, I know Adam
and Eve.
Yeah, I know about Adam and Eve. Yeah.
They come on late night after Southpaw on Comedy Central.
So it's just a lot of
Shout out to Adam and
things
Eve.
that you can buy to help, cause all men ain't packing,
Mhm.
and all
Hey,
cooties don't have fine lines.
I had my coworkers tell me they said 5.5 inches, which is usually the average penis size from a worldwide. They said 5.5 ain't enough.
Well, I mean,
tough right there.
they wanted to touch their throat. You know,
Whoa, my
They
God.
wanted
All
to be-
right, look
they
at the
wanted to be
time. Look
so
at the
down
time.
there.
All right. Okay, well, look
So
at
they won't walk there for a couple of days.
Yeah, all right.
But
That's the,
really, actuality, 5
this
is
is
good
episode
enough.
47.
You can make
Should
things.
you or should you not?
You can do
Of
things.
the Real Spill
If you
After
want
Dark.
some, if I had a good
Please
man
like,
that's giving
subscribe.
me 80%, we're
We
gonna
on
go to Love
Facebook.
Store. If I need
We're
to be
on
bigger,
YouTube at the Real Spill
then I go buy
Podcast
some
number
bigger
3.
to add
And we on the Pulse
so
Network
he can
on Roku
stick that
TV.
one
Shout out
somewhere
to
else and then
Jermaine
other one
Mobley.
somewhere. So I can make it
Appreciate you,
happen.
player.
You
make it happen.
This was the Real Spill
So
After
some
Dark.
women just
Merry Christmas to
don't
everybody,
know.
man. We hope you enjoyed the
they
show.
say they
We'll
don't
be
like
back
little
next
wee
Sunday.
wee, but you make
Y'all have a happy holidays.
Okay.
And,
Make it
you
do
know,
some stuff.
see y'all next week, man.
Oh,
That's where the selfishness
we out.
come in. All y'all cats ain't tight. You know, that's where the selfishness come in. I'm just being real.